welcome to Sarah's Stampin' Retreat. Today we're going to be creating some simple cards using the Gingerbread and Peppermint suite from Stampin' Up. So we've got this frosted gingerbread stamp set. We've got these cute dies, so there's an outline and an inside to these 4 dies, so that you can create this type of effect where you've got like an iced gingerbread biscuit. And then we've got this cute DSP, so you get 12 designs, 12 double-sided designs, and you get 4 of each sheet. So I'm just going to quickly go through these, as you can see. So some of the designs are patterns, some of the kind of gingerbread ones, and some of these can be cut out with the dies. So for example, everything on here can be cut out with the dies. And the same on there. And the same on there. There's the trees that I showed you a second ago. They can't be because we've not got a die for the trees. So you can see we've got trees there, but they can't be cut out. But you can always do that with some scissors. They're easy enough shapes to cut out. So like I said, we're going to keep it quite simple today and just make a few nice easy cards. So for my first card, I've got a real red card blank. That's an A6 card blank, so it measures 8 1/4 inches by 5 7/8. And then I've got this, which is a 1/4 inch smaller than my card front, to glue on there. So that's some of the DSP. So then what I want to do with this, I've got 2 of the outlines of the bauble cut out in basic white cardstock, and I've got 1 of the details cut out in real red. And I just want to stamp the Sending You Peppermint Kisses sentiment onto one of these. And then I'm going to glue this piece onto the other one. So if you watch my videos a lot, you'll know that I always use this Tombow glue. I really like it because it comes out really fine, so it's easy to use and it sticks well. So then I've also cut out these pieces, that's the border from the die set, in real red as well. I'm just going to stick that just across the top and the bottom of this piece. So just while I let that dry a second, I'm just going to create some little bows. So I'm going to create bows from this real red ribbon. It's the sheer ribbon. So I'm just going to create 2 loops, tie the 2 loops together, and then that. And just fiddle with it until I'm happy with my bow. So then I can just trim off those ends. And I'm going to create one of those for each of my baubles. So I'm just going to cut off these ends. Then I've just got a couple of little strips of cardstock, the real red cardstock. And I'm just going to pop them on here so that the baubles aren't just kind of hanging in midair. So let's just glue those on. So let's glue this onto the card front. So then let's just pop some dimensionals on the back. And then I'm going to use some glue dots for the ribbons. I always think that's the best thing to add your bows on with. So I just put 1 glue dot just in the middle of the bow. So that's our first card finished. So then for this second card, I've got this snowflake, which you can see I've die cut from here. Then I've got a 3.5 inch square piece of old olive cardstock, a 3 3/4 inch piece of real red cardstock. I know it's got a bit of a mark on, but this is going to cover it, so that's fine. Then I've got a 5 inch square old olive card blank. I'm going to create a super simple card. I'm going to use this knit together stamp set to create a background rather than using the background papers. So it's quite a big stamp, so I'm going to use my Stamparatus with it. I'm going to pick it up. And then I'm just going to pop this down. And I'm going to use old olive ink, so it's just going to be tone on tone. I'm going to stamp that down. I'm going to push hard because it's a big stamp. And I've got this cool knit background. I could have gone in and stamped that again because I do have a couple of lines in it, but I'm kind of happy to have that kind of distressed look for this card. So I'm going to glue this onto my red piece. So then I've got this real red cardstock, and I'm just going to stamp the "You're the icing to my gingerbread" sentiment in Versamark ink because I want to white heat emboss it. So I'm going to pour my white embossing powder on. Let's heat that up. So I'm just going to cut this down. So I was originally planning to have this off to the side, but it's a bit big for that. So I'm just going to pop it down there and I can have this in the centre. So let's pop all that together. And I'm going to put dimensionals behind this and behind this. So I'll put some of the outside bits on here. I'm just putting some dimensionals on the back of here as well. Here's our next card completed. So then for this one I want to make a gingerbread looking one. So I've got this piece that I've cut out of cinnamon cider cardstock. And I'm just going to take my cinnamon cider ink, and you can see that it does look nice just like this. I'm just going to give it a bit of texture by adding just a little bit of the cinnamon cider ink around the outside to give it a kind of like cooked look. I'm not being super careful because the white dye is going to cover a lot of this anyway. So I'm just adding it around the outside. But I'm not worried that it's not blended nicely or anything like that, because you'll see once I pop that on, then you don't really see that anyway. So let's just glue that on. If you've got adhesive sheets, this would be a good thing to use them on as well, because it's safe trying to do the fiddly bits with the glue. But as usual, I forgot while I was doing it. So then I'm going to add some of these gingerbread and peppermint acrylic shapes on with my glue dots. So you can see this glue dot is a bit too big for this little acrylic dot. So I'm just kind of squeezing the edges underneath it. And then I'm going to pop this onto here with some dimensionals. So this piece of real red cardstock is 3 inches square. Then I'm also going to add some of the white acrylic shapes around the outside. So you can see you get lots of pattern pieces in here. And again, I'm just folding over the acrylic dots where they hang off the side. Then I'm going to do white heat embossing again, so I'm going to use that on this Happy Holidays sentiment, and I'm going to print this on this scrap piece of real red cardstock. So I can just pour on my white heat embossing powder and then heat it up again. Then I've got a 5-inch square real red card blank, and then I've cut down this piece of pattern paper to 4 3/4 inches square. Let's use some dimensionals to pop this on. So then I'm going to pop some dimensionals on this too. So I'm going to stack 2 on top of each other, just on this end underneath the holidays bit, because that will go against the actual card. And then on this end I'm going to put on 1, because that will go on top of here, and that'll make the sentiment level. So there's this card done. So then for this next one, I've got a 5 by 5 inch square real red card blank, and I've cut this piece of paper down to 4 3/4 inches square. I've got the cute kind of peppermint stripe, and then I've moved away from the kind of like candy and gingerbread look on this one, so I've done gold foil sheet. I've die cut this detail in gold foil sheet onto a real red base. Now I'm going to use this real red sheer ribbon again to create another bow. So I'm just going to heat and emboss these Happy Holidays again. Then I'll pop this together. So I'm going to use some dimensionals for the bells and for the sentiment. I'm going to use a glue dot for the ribbon again. Put that on there. And that's our 4th card completed. So for our final card, I've got a cinnamon cider card base, and then so that's 5 by 5 inches. I've got a 4 3/4 piece of this green stripy paper. So let's add that on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the outline die of my star piece, and I'm just going to cut there in the front of the card. And I'm going to put it through like this so that it cuts through this piece of paper and the cardstock. So now I've got this star that I can use on something else. And I'm just going to pop this in the centre of there. And then I'm going to heat emboss this sentiment that says "You're the icing to my gingerbread," just on this piece of cinnamon cider cardstock. So let's pop the sentiment on with some dimensionals. And there's our final card completed. So let's bring in the rest of the cards. So here are all the projects that we've made today. I really hope you enjoyed them. If you did, I'd appreciate you clicking like below, and you can also press subscribe if you'd like to see future videos. If you press the bell button and select all, then YouTube will also send you a notification every time that there's a new video available. All of the products that we've used today are listed in the description below with links to the shop, and there's also a host code there, so if you pop the host code into your basket before you check out, then I'll send you a free gift after the end of the month. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.